like I'm alive again.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Shine here, bringing you another video, and welcome to UTDR episode 6. So, just first off, I want to say, just don't give up on this series, guys. I decided not to. I'm going to carry on doing it, because I'm actually really happy with what we've made so far. And if you look, I did a little bit on the text. I just literally duplicated the text and made it look a little bit 3D. And that's all I did. I just wanted to let you know. So let's take a look at the video and I'll tally up what background images you want. So one more. Does that count? I'll put that down as one, but thanks for all the votes. Gold and carbon black for a background. Yeah, it was 1, 2 or 3. 1, 2 ones, 3 ones, 4 ones. Oh wow. 2, 2, 2. Alright, it's 2 or 1 basically. 1 again. Any more? 1 there. Howler, thank you. It doesn't look like it's gonna load. Alright, anyway. It looks like 6 of you wanted 1 and 3 of you wanted a 2. So we're gonna go over to screenshot number 1 and I shall unlock it first. I'll move it over here and we'll start editing this. The reason I don't want you to give up on this series is because we're actually getting to the good part. Like, this is stuff that is more complex than just making a background color or text, and it's the stuff I like more, to be honest. Just doing like different editing style things with pictures and stuff. And also one thing I did add is this border. The reason I add a black border is because that's the only thing you'll see on YouTube. So I add this border just so I have like the reference of what people will actually see when they see this on YouTube. So if I just quickly do that, center it. I think I'm going to leave it like that. So if I go over to the border and I select both borders by holding shift and then clicking, and then I go back to this picture and press delete, that basically will delete every part of the picture apart from the middle bit. So that means that's the only bit you're going to see. What I'm going to do with this image right now is just mess around with some of the overlay effects. I want to get that colour in. I did say to you guys I wanted to capture that colour. Wow, that looks sick. That actually looks really good. I'll mess around with this a bit. That looks good. You can mess around with fill or opacity. There's no real difference apart from fill is like if I take that to 0, it takes away the whole picture. But if I don't know how to explain it, but they are different. You can just mess around with them though. I'm actually really happy with that. So what else I'm going to do is make a new layer. This is just some tips for you guys. Make a new layer and then right click on the layer and press create clipping mask. This means anything I do will only appear in the image. So let me say, for example, I've got this paintbrush and I do it so half of it's over the image and half of it isn't. You can only see the part that is in the image, so that's just what that is. And I'm just going to go around with this brush, and it's sort of like a nice bright textury brush. And I'm just going to go and click over the people and resize it depending on how big the people are. And I'm going to go over this big one as well, around the middle here. And obviously that doesn't look good because there's just white splodges everywhere. So I'm going to just dial down the opacity a little bit. Like that. So it just makes the people a bit more brighter. And I can also go to brightness or contrast after clicking on the image layer. And I can just drop the brightness a little bit. And contrast maybe 25 and minus 18, and I do that, and I actually think the brightness things were on grey, so I'm going to do those again. So create a clipping mask after creating a new layer, make sure it's white, go on the paintbrush. And also, if you don't know how I get like the sort of, so it's not all solid paint, if you go Control Shift Alt and then right click, No, Control Alt right click. There you go. It says diameter 700 pixels, hardness 0. So the hardness is basically what makes it really soft. So if you go down, it makes it more harder. So that'll be solid paint, and then I go to 0, so then it makes it really nice to, I don't know, give it that brightness, and it fades away as well. And you can use it for a rubber if you don't want to rub it all out. That's also good. So again, I'll just resize it and put a white splodge over the players, and just bring the opacity down just to give them a bit more light, and also put it on lighten. Put it on lighten and around 50, so it's on 49, it doesn't really matter. So I think that's gonna be the background done, and what I want you guys to comment in the next one is whether we're gonna add some texture to this, like some cool textures. I've got 3 pictures here: fire, smoke and water, and I'm gonna add them over the image just to give it a cool texture effect. And I want you to comment in the comment section. No way. So either fire, smoke or water. Leave a comment which one you think would look best. So let me just show you an example. If I dragged fire over there and I made that the actual size, oh dear, I made that the size of the image, the channel art, and then we'll just see how it looks, and we can do more, we can do like extra stuff next time. So just remember, just leave a comment saying which one you want me to do. Look how cool that is, like a blue flame, and then obviously I bring the opacity down, and that looks really cool. So just let me know. Thank you again for watching this series, guys. I'm not going to give up on it as long as you don't, but if you're not enjoying it, just tell me. It's okay, I can end the series if you want me to, but I'm actually really happy with what we've got so far. This is looking really good, so I just want to say well done, because this is entirely up to you, just apart from the little details which obviously would make like a billion episodes and stuff like that. So once again, thank you very much. Make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe to join Shine Nation. I'm out. Peace.